everybody doing today? In today's video, I am going to relax a little bit and do the, I guess they call it a financial tag, so you can get to know me a little better financially. And so this is my first time I've done a tag like this. I saw it on Mommy Trader's channel and I decided to do it. So let's go ahead and get started. It consists of 10 questions. I'm gonna go ahead and tell you I'm gonna rant a little bit towards the end, but it's gonna be a good rant with good intentions. So yeah, let's go ahead and get started. So I'll leave the questions in my description box if anyone else is interested. I guess I can tag some people. I'll probably tag some people at the end of the video also. So let's go ahead and see what the first question is. Let's see. Did you get an allowance when you were younger, and what age did you receive an allowance? No, I did not get an allowance, baby. We were poor. We were just thankful to be able to eat. Yes. So we were poor, but we were happy though. We didn't know that we were poor. I didn't realize we were poor until I got older. So no for allowance. The only allowance I got was from the little elderly people in the neighborhood that would give you 25 cents to rake their yard or something. But my mother was, she did the best she could. It was 11 of us, so no for allowance. Number 2, what was the first job you had as a teen and what was your pay? Just like Mommy Trader, my first job was Burger King, yes. And my pay was, at that time, I think minimum wage was $3.35, yes. And that was back in 1990, 91, yes. Number 3, what age did you open your first bank account? Probably back then, 1991. I probably was age, I think I was 20 years old. What age did you get your first credit card? Ooh. I don't think I got my first credit card till I was about 25 years old. Yeah, it was later in life because I didn't even know anything about a credit card. We used to have like credit that we got like in furniture stores and at the jewelry store, but like an actual credit card, the plastic credit card, yeah, probably age of 25. And what was the maximum amount of consumer debt you've ever had? The max that I've had at one time, it would have to be like one of my vehicles. So I'm gonna say probably 25,000. Yeah, that's the most I've ever had at one time. Yeah. And how long did it take you to save for your starter emergency fund? Well, when you say starter, I assume they're talking about that $1,000 that Dave Ramsey suggests you get started with in the baby steps. It took my husband and I about 2 to 3 months to get that. We started that when we started our budgeting journey. And yeah, and so I'm going to elaborate more on the starter emergency fund. I'll have a video coming out soon. Yes. And 7, what was the first stock you ever purchased? The first one I ever purchased was Ford. Yeah, I went ahead and got Ford, and I still have it now. And number 8, what is one financial goal you want to accomplish this year? Pay off my mortgage, pay off my mortgage, pay off my mortgage, pay off my mortgage. Yes, yes, yes. And number 9 is saving or investing for your children or nieces something important to you? Yes, it is, because I know better. I am presently saving for my grandkids, and I am going to open up them a UTMA account, which is a uniform. It stands for Uniform Transfer to Minors account, and all that means is that I'll be the custodian till they get to that age where they can get their own money. And I think in the state that I'm in, it's 19, and they can do whatever they like. They can go to college if they like, or they can just blow it if they want to. I'm not gonna say it don't matter, because it does matter, because this is my hard-earned money. I pray that at that age they at least have enough. I feel like at that age, I hope at that age I have taught them enough, or either their parents have taught them enough, so they can be responsible with, X amount of dollars. So yeah, I didn't do the 529 because everyone does not go to college, and remember, college does not equal success. Yes. So I want them to be able to make their own decisions. Yes. So yeah, I'm doing the UTMA account. And the reason why I'm doing the UTMA account, because there are more things that the money can be invested in, and so the chances of it growing better, I feel like they'll have a better chance of it growing. That's why I chose the UPMA account. And the last one is, what does retirement look for you? Retirement looks very nice to me. It looks like I'm bringing in, I have 7 streams of income during my retirement. I'm working from home, or I can work anywhere remotely for the type of job that I plan to have at that time. And my husband and I are traveling. Me and my grandkids and children are traveling, and I'm pretty much on vacation from then on out. I mean, I have a job, but it's going to be a job where I don't have like I have a deadline to get the work in, but the deadline is so flexible that I can kind of work when I want to. I make it do all the work in one day, or I could just take my time and do a little bit at a time. So yeah, so that's what retirement looks like for me. And yeah, I'm very happy. I'm happy as we speak now, but I'm very happy. Yes, that's what retirement looks like for me. So that's it. So my little rant, I got some complaints. No, I don't have any complaints. I have some concerns. Let's do that. So I originally recorded this video, but I was a little bit too aggressive, and the Holy Spirit made me take it down. So, because that's not what I want to represent. I want my channel to be a budgeting channel. Well, not necessarily a budgeting channel, but I want my channel to be a space where people can be themselves and voice their opinions in a way where they don't have to worry about any kind of backlash. So, reason why I say that is everyone's journey is different. My journey is different from yours. Everyone's journey is different. Some people are passionate about saving. Some people are passionate about investing. Some people are passionate about debt. Some people like prop money. Some people don't like prop money. Some people like Louis Vuitton. Some people don't like Louis Vuitton. Some people like folding their money. Some people don't. So with all that said is, the reason why I love the budget community so much is because I feel like for the majority, I'm not going to say 100%, I feel like everyone is true to themselves and true to their journey. And that's why I am so invested and so proud of this community. So I see, this is just what I see. A lot of people, other people may see it too, and they may be glad I mentioned it. So y'all just let me know. I see the budget community kind of veering away from that. It's almost like some people are getting kind of judgmental to me. That's just my experience. It's not so much as people coming on my channel, it's just what I see like in other people's comments. And I wanted to address it because I would like for the budgeting community to continue to be a safe haven for people to voice their opinion. You do not have to agree with everything that everyone does. You do not have to agree with me. You do not have to agree with me for us to support each other and love each other. I'm sure you have some people in your family that you don't agree with everything they say or do, but you still love and probably support them. I'm sure you have some co-workers that you don't agree with everything they say and do. And you see where I'm going with this. You do not have to agree with everything that a person is doing on their channel or everything that they say in order for you to be supportive. Understand that supportive is totally different than you agreeing with them. Like me, for example, I am passionate about debt. And in my journey, I will not have a lot of debt. Put it like this. I will not, at this moment that I'm thinking, my mindset, I would not have $60,000 debt and go on an expensive $10,000 vacation. I will not. Now, if you do that, that's your journey, but I would not come on your page and tell you, I think you should pay off your debt before you go on vacation. No, that's not my place. My place is to support you and pray that you have a great vacation or whatever you're doing at that time. So it is not for me to come and tell you what you need to do with your money. But for me, I am passionate about debt. And if you listen to my debt story, you will know why I'm passionate about debt. And that's not saying that I'm not going to go on vacation while I'm in debt. I'm going to go on vacation, but it's going to be within reason. Because, like Daisy Budget said in her video, if you're somebody that's passionate about debt, like I'm passionate about debt, 9 times out of 10, I'm not even going to enjoy the vacation. Say like if I took $10,000 and went on an extravagant vacation and said, I'm going to knock that debt out when I get back. 9 times out of 10, I'm not going to even enjoy the vacation because I'm so focused on the debt. So like she said, sometimes she would get to where she didn't even enjoy the vacation because she was so focused on debt. So I am someone who's passionate about debt. Like Mommy Trailer, I feel like she is passionate about investing. And then, you know, at one point, baddies and budgets, she was passionate about saving. Everybody's journey is different. So I said that to say is try not to shame. You may not mean it if you say it, but try not to shame people for the decision they make. Reason why I said it because like when Rochelle Adams Budgets was getting ready to make her final payment on her mortgage, she felt the need, because she probably already know the community, she felt the need to announce that she would be using her emergency fund to make her final mortgage payment. Had she not felt the need, something had to happen in it. She had to sense it or feel the energy in order for her to feel like she needed to say that to you guys. Because to me, it's her money. She can do what she wants. So in order for her to make that statement, and the way she made it lets you know that, you know, we are feeling some judgment, you know, whether or not y'all want to admit it or not. Some people probably are feeling some judgment on some of the decisions they make. So she felt the need to say, I will be, let me just tell you up front, I will be using I will completely deplete my emergency fund to pay off my mortgage, because paying off my mortgage is what's most important to me. In order for her to make that statement, there had to be some judgment somewhere, or she felt there would be some judgment. Or either she felt that that wasn't in line with what most people would do. That's all I'm saying. Like me, I do certain things and you do certain things. Like me, my emergency fund. Every time something happens, I don't run to my emergency fund. Everything is not an emergency to me. Like we have 3 vehicles, all 3 of them old. Thank you, Jesus, for every last one of them. Thank you, Jesus, for 4, 8, 12, all 12 tires, all 3 motors, all 3 starters. I thank God for all of them. But if one of our cars break down, because we have 3 vehicles, that's our extra vehicle, that is not an emergency for me. But if I was single, or even if I was married, okay, say I was single and that was the only car I had, yes, that's an emergency for me. But the situation, that's what I say, everybody's journey is different. So the situation I'm in now, if a car breaks down for me, it's not an emergency. That's why you notice every time I talk about my car, like whatever car maintenance I have to do, you notice I never go to my emergency fund, because that's not an emergency because we have other vehicles. But if that was my only car, of course I would go to my emergency fund. No, I wouldn't. I'm gonna tell you what I would do. If my car break down, the first thing I'm gonna do, I'm emptying out all them sinking funds and all them saving challenge, then I'm gonna go get my car fixed before I go to my emergency fund. Because my emergency is for true emergency, what I call true emergency. I'm not gonna name true emergency because it would be tragic stuff that would have to happen for me to actually go for my emergency fund. That's just me. But yeah, I just want to address this. I just want I want this community to continue. For the most part, everybody's doing good for the most part, but I see it veering off sort of like the debt-free community. The debt-free community is real judgmental. And yeah, I said it. It's real judgmental. I was in it. Yeah. They be like, you're not supposed to do this before you do this. Why? Who said that? That's just like with Dave Ramsey's 6 baby steps. Those are just principles. Those are just a guideline. I don't have to save $1,000 before I pay off my house. If I want to pay off my house first, I can pay off my house first. But I do like his steps. So I did, for the most part, go by, but not every little step. So I just want to I want to kind of address this, make some people uncomfortable so we can get back to right here. Because I love the budgeting community. And I think it should be a place where people should be able to, especially the content creator, you should be able to be yourself as much as you can on camera. You should be able to say, while you're talking, and if the conversation comes up, I really don't care for prop money. I should be able to say that without any backlash. I'm not talking about you and I having a discussion about prop money. I'm talking about backlash. Like, why don't you like prop money? You know, like in a negative way. You know what I'm saying? I say I don't like prop money. And when I say I don't like prop money, that means I don't like prop money for my journey. Now, do I understand why people use prop money? Yes. Mommy Trailer uses it because her real money is at work. That makes sense to me. She's a millionaire. Black and Blue use it because she don't want all that money in her house. She's in law enforcement, so she knows. Hands and Bands use it because she has a cashless. She started out with if I'm not mistaken, when I started out watching her, she has a cashless system, so it makes sense for her not to have it. I do not like prop money for myself. Now, my prayer is that me and my husband become trillionaires, millionaires, whatever. At some point, I'm probably gonna have to use the prop money. But I'm just saying, I do not like prop money for myself. What does that have to do with you? If you like prop money, you still use your prop money. And I still support people that use prop money. I just watched Black and Blue video. She did a prop swap. And I watched it and enjoyed it. Watched the entire thing. Liked it and commented and enjoyed it. But I do not like prop money for myself. So I should be able to say I do not like prop money for myself. Should I come on Black and Blue's channel and say, why are you using prop money? I don't like prop money. No, I should not. That's very tacky. I do not do that. And you shouldn't either. Well, I'm not going to say you shouldn't. I would appreciate it if you wouldn't. But yeah, I just want to address that relax and let everybody be who they are. Like, I do not like to fold my money. Yeah, I folded my money when I did my 100 envelopes challenge. In my mind, that was different than folding my everyday money that I use for my cash envelopes. That's why I like the longer envelopes. I do not care for stuffing, folding my money. I should be able to say that. I shouldn't be so uncomfortable that I have to teeter-totter and try to be fake and not and not feel the way I feel about certain things. Now if you're on your channel and you say, like not Hands and Bands, budgeting just because she had a question on her channel. She said, do you like prop money? And I left in the comment, no. That's because she asked it. I don't just go on there talking about what I don't like. When the conversation comes up, I feel like I should be able to answer my questions, answer a person's question honestly. That's what's so good about the budgeting community. I feel like everyone is able to truly be themselves, and I don't want us to get away from that. So I'm glad the Holy Spirit told me to take that video down, because I was a little aggressive, and I shouldn't have been aggressive, because that's not what I'm trying to represent. My channel is one of the channels that I feel like you can come to and relax and be yourself. You can agree to disagree with Miss V, and we still can support each other. Just like I made the statement, and I mean it. What I meant it at the time. God might say something different. I do not have a desire to be an entrepreneur. I'm fine with the career I have. A lot of other people say the same thing. And some people want to be an entrepreneur. But the thing about it is, if I say I'm not trying to be an entrepreneur, I don't need for you, not that anyone did it, no one did it. I don't need for you to scold me on not wanting to be an entrepreneur, because entrepreneurship is not for everybody. Everybody is not entrepreneurship material. Everybody, just because you got a business degree don't mean you need to own a business. Because first of all, before you went and got that business degree, did you talk to God or whoever you believe in to ask them what is their plan for your life? God, yes, I'm gonna believe in God. He may not even want me to be an entrepreneur. So I was just talking from my true feelings. I do not have a desire to be an entrepreneur at that moment. Now, I might be one of the biggest corporations in America one day, but that's my feelings at that time. That's all I'm saying. So the moral of the story is, let's keep the budgeting community a safe and comfortable place where people can freely express their feelings about certain things that goes on in the budget community, or certain things about their finances, without having to explain it, or be on the defense about everything. So yeah, so that's all I wanted to say. I mean, if you don't like prop money, okay. And I don't like to fold my money. And everything is not an emergency to me. And I mean, you do what you need to do. That's why the purpose of us, well, I don't know why you guys share your journey, but I can tell you why I share my journey to show people that certain things can be done with certain amounts of money. And that's why I make sure to show you when things are not going good, because real life, there's no way in the world you can go on a whole journey without some kind of hiccup or something that slowed you down or deterred you or sent you in a different direction. So that's the purpose of me sharing it. And plus, now I'm really sharing it for my grandchildren. They can go back and look and say, oh, grandmama, she started saving our investment account with $5. She started out with just $5. And now we have $4,322. That's wonderful. I'm gonna do the same thing for my kids. Yeah. So anyway, that's it. I'm through ranting. And I'm glad I got it in a more calm tone because I was working in the flesh on that first video. Yeah, I probably had to fight some of y'all. So thank you, Holy Spirit. Thank you for bringing me back, because it's not about me, it's about him. So yeah, so my phone is ringing, and so I'm going.